Hello, my favorite cosmic connoisseurs. Put down that questionable sale item and come sit with me on our virtual good velvet sofa. We need to talk about Venus moving into Taurus now. I'm calling this transit the luxury of being. Venus has officially come home to Taurus, and honestly, it's about doggone time. Venus in Taurus is like that friend who refuses to drink cheap wine, owns silk pajamas that cost more than my first car, and gives hugs that feel like a weighted blanket. Since Venus rules Taurus, she's not just visiting here. She's the CEO of this vibe. We're moving away from the chase and into the savor. This isn't about dramatic soap opera love. Oh, no. It's about slow-cooked, I'll still be here in 20 years kind of devotion. It's earthy, it's sensory, and it's unapologetically high maintenance in the best way possible. Oh, this transit is lovingly calling you out of your fast fashion habits, both spiritually and literally. Are you staying in that relationship just because the couch is comfortable? Are you confusing having stuff with feeling safe? Here's the shadow side, because there always is a shadow side. We can get a little possessive. Like a dragon sitting on a pile of gold, we might resist change even when the gold in question here is actually just old junk. Stubbornness is at an all-time high. You might find yourself staying in a stagnant situation simply because you don't want to move the furniture. Yep. The gift here, creating beauty that actually lasts. Learning that true luxury isn't a price tag, honey. It's the ability to actually be present enough to enjoy the life you've already built. Now, I want you to listen for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, and see where the goddess of glow is hitting your chart. Aries, she's hitting your chart in your second house of money and wealth. The fire is in your wallet, honey. You need to focus on stopping the impulse buying. Invest in things that have actual value. It's time to realize your worth isn't a bargain, honey. It's a premium. Taurus, she's hitting your first house of identity and appearance. It's your time to shine, you gorgeous creature, you. Venus is in your house of self. You need to focus on radical self-indulgence. Get the haircut, buy the perfume or the cologne, and reclaim your throne as the sovereign of sensuality. Alongside Libra, of course. Gemini, she's hitting your 12th house of subconscious and healing. The glow is in your inner sanctuary. You need to focus on private pleasure. Your most romantic relationship right now is with your own soul. Meditate in high thread count sheets. Cancer, she's hitting your 11th house of friendships and social circles. Venus is hitting your tribe. You need to focus on quality over quantity in your circle. Who are the forever friends? Spend time with the people who feel like a warm meal, not just a quick snack. Leo, she's hitting your 10th house of career and reputation. The fire is in your public image. You need to focus on professional grace. You don't have to roar to be seen. Your steady, high-quality work will do the talking. Build your empire brick by solid brick. Virgo, she's hitting your 9th house of expansion and wisdom. Venus is in your house of higher learning, my love. You need to focus on sensory exploration. Travel somewhere where you can taste the culture, or dive into a philosophy that feels grounded and real. Libra, she's hitting your 8th house of intimacy and transformation. This is deep and spicy. Venus is in your shadow house. You need to focus on deep loyalty. It's time to look at the shared resources. How can you build a solid foundation in your most intimate bonds without the drama? Scorpio, she's hitting your 7th house of partnerships. The sun is in opposition to you, lighting up your relationship house. You need to focus on reliable presence. Stop looking for the sting and start appreciating the stay. Value the partner who just shows up every day. Sagittarius, she's hitting your 6th house of health and routine. Venus is in your daily engine room. You need to focus on embodied wellness. Stop the crash diets and start nourishing your body with real food and slow movements. Make your chores a ceremony. Capricorn, she's lighting up your 5th house of creativity and joy. This fire loves your earth. It's in your house of pleasure. You need to focus on physical artistry. Create something you can touch. Paint, garden, or engage in a romance that feels as solid as a rock. Aquarius, she's inside of your 4th house of home and roots. The light is in your foundation. You need to focus on domestic bliss. Buy the expensive rug, bake the bread, make your home so comfortable that the outside world feels like a distant memory. And lastly, Pisces, she's in your 3rd house of communication. The fire is in your voice. You need to focus on meaningful words. Stop the word salad and speak with substance. Reach out to your siblings or neighbors with something tangible, like a home-cooked meal. Now, since Venus is in Taurus, it's all about the 5 senses, tell me, what is one physical thing you are savoring today? Is it a specific scent, a soft blanket, that 3rd cup of expensive coffee? What is it? Tell me in the comments. Venus is home in Taurus. It's time to trade the chase for the savor. Stop rushing through your life and start noticing the luxury you already have. Build slow, love deep, and buy the high quality chocolate.